Hello and welcome. You're watching the market opening action with me, Sakshi Batra on Money9. And right now, if you see in the early few minutes, we have seen the markets open up first in the first tick at, with a gap up of about 0.5% for both the benchmark indices, the Sensex and the Nifty. They're holding up onto the gains as well. If you talk about the Sensex and the Nifty, both 0.5% uptick right now can be seen for the Sensex. 50,643 is the current level at which, with 248 or 250 odd points of gain for the Sensex currently. The Nifty 50, however, is still trading below the 15,000 mark, 14,980. That's the level at which the Nifty is trading at, with just about 50 points of gain, 0.34% an uptick for the Nifty 50. The Nifty Bank in the initial few minutes has now slipped into the red. Right after opening in the green, there's a 44 points loss for the Nifty Bank. So the banks are clearly under pressure. 35,137, that's the level at which the Nifty Bank is currently trading at. When we talk about the broader market indices, they are performing a tad bit better than the benchmark indices. Both the mid-cap and the small-cap index up about 0.5% higher in the early 5-10 minutes of trade as well. 133 points of an addition for the BSE mid-cap. It is trading at 20,562, with the small-cap index also up at 21,189 with a gain of about 95 points. That's 0.44% of an uptick for the small cap index. Moving on to understand what kind of sectoral moves are we seeing. The buzzing sectors include sectors like the auto sector, the financial services sector, the FMCG and the IT index, all of them contributing about 0.5% in trade, but clear underperformance coming in from the banking space, especially the PSU banking index. That's down about 0.6% in trade right now. The metals are the other pockets that are not performing in trade currently, with 0.6% of a loss in the moment, in the first initial 10 minutes of trade. Also, when we talk about the media stocks, they are not performing and underperforming the markets today. Healthy returns coming in from the pharma index today, 0.4% of an uptick. So some of the pharma names are also contributing to the markets. But overall, if you see, the screen is fairly divided in terms of the sectoral moves that we are seeing. The realty index has been quite volatile. It's right now trading with just that bit of gains of about 0.2% in trade. Moving on to understand what are the top gainers and losers of Nifty at this hour. You can clearly see Adani Ports that has an individual trigger as well. It is building some ports in Sri Lanka. So that's going to be an important addition for the company in terms of the revenue addition in the quarters and the financial years to follow. 2% uptick for that stock here. Titan has been upbeat with about 1.7% gains. Bharti Airtel, remember this space, the telecom space, is going to be in action because the Supreme Court is going to take up the AGR issue right again. So there could be an expectation that there could be some positive moves from that Supreme Court observation in this case as well. We'll just have to wait to watch out for, because the Supreme Court is going to hear this case at around 10:30 in the morning. 1.7% uptick for this stock. Asian Paints and Dr. Reddy's also up about 1.5% in trade. The losers include Hindalco, Tata Steel, JSW Steel. So the entire metal pack is not performing right now. 1% losses there. State Bank of India and IndusInd Bank are the other two banking laggards in this space right now. So the market breadth is fairly weak at this point in time. We'll just have to see whether the gains are held on to until the second half of trading session as well. But other than that, if you see, will be whole lot of focus will be on the IPO space especially. So that's the space that you need to watch out for today. 4 IPOs up and running, with the new one, Kalyan Jewellers, opening its IPO at 10 a.m. this morning. So stay tuned with us on Money9.